Circuibo et immolabo in tabernaculo eius, ostiam jubilationis, cantabo et psalmum dicam Domino.
This Sunday's Communio antiphon brings together two words which on the surface do not seem to belong together: joy and sacrifice. At the center of the chant we hear hostiam jubilationis, a sacrifice of joy. Hostiam jubilationis. Hostiam, sacrifice, rises to the highest note of the chant, and we seem to float above the rest like incense rising to God before gently descending at the end of jubilationis. What exactly is this sacrifice of joy? It's helpful to remember that this week's antiphon comes from the same psalm as last week's, Unam Petty, where we sang, "One thing I have asked of the Lord, this will I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life." This week we pick up 2 verses later in Psalm 27. Circuibo et immolabo in tabernaculo eius. I will come and I will offer a sacrifice in his tent. Over the word eius, his, is a T, which is shorthand for tenete, or hold, reminding the monks to hold and lengthen this important word. Eius. It's not just any tent. It's not a tent that I have set up. This is his tent. The psalmist has discovered the house of the Lord, the place of the one thing he seeks for, the one his heart longs for. St. Thomas Aquinas wrote that a sacrifice, properly speaking, requires that something be done to the thing which is offered to God. For instance, animals are slain and burnt, the bread is broken, eaten, blessed. The very word signifies this, since sacrifice is so called because a man does something sacred, facit sacrum. What is the change that happens, that is done to me, to my flesh, in offering this sacrifice of joy? Cantabo, I will sing. Mere speech is changed and elevated to song. This is the response of the heart when it meets a reality, a new presence that fills it with longing and the whole world with meaning. Singing is the expression of belonging, whose fruit is joy. This is why the last phrase, et psalmum dicam, bursts out in jubilation, a shouting transformed into music, all leading us to the final word, Domino, to the Lord. I will speak to the Lord. When we ask ourselves, for whom do we sing? It makes everything new again.
Circuibo et immolabo in tabernaculo eius, ostiam jubilationis, cantabo et